Hey guys, well, it's kind of been a while since I've done an updated room collection tour, and a lot's changed since I've done the last one. So I figured we'd go through today and kind of look and see what's on the shelves now. Stay tuned. So we'll start over here on the far wall. There's my dog. Say hi, Adina. Nope. Okay. We've got some of my 2000s Real American Hero Collection figures. I had a lot of these as a kid. These aren't my childhood, but I'm slowly working on getting the ones I had as a kid back. Got a couple of Valaverse posters here. I need to get this one framed. This one's limited 25 out of 50. I think this was Joe Fest 2020 exclusive. Then moving over there, still got all my G.I. Joe frames up here. Then we kind of get into my G.I. Joe shelves, which is mostly, well, it's all 90s figures. So we've got Battle Corps, DEF, just all that fun stuff. Some more stuff down here, like the Ford America, the Monster Blast APC, filled out with Mega Marines. Then I've got like the Bio Viper and Monstro Viper. Got some more 90s vehicles that I built some of these on stream. Invader, Starfighter, Barracuda, the Razor Blade, Helicopter. And below that, we've got the Storm Eagle and Liquidator. Then moving over, I've got my Ghost Striker and Hurricane. Below that's kind of my Blockbuster and the Ice Snake. And then the Detonator and Scorpion. Eventually I'd like to get all the Joes from 90 to 94, but my collecting focus has kind of been shifted over to what we'll look at next, and that is Leonard's The Corps. So this first shelf has all of the Series 1 and Series 2 figures. Series 1, Series 2. Got a couple card backs back there. I have a carded Series 1, while they were still called Gung Ho, Boomerang Billy back there. Version 2 of the tank. Still need version 1. A couple of variant figures, and then the rare attack boat there. Below that, just more core vehicles like the Humvee, Tracker, the APC. These are the later 90s Series 1 series figures, like 4, 5, and 6. Got a couple Laser Force figures here. I got the rare African American variant of Just In Case right there. Below that, just more core vehicles. Got the ambulance, helicopter, another version of the tank, another rare variant of Shark here. Down there, we've got the Swamp Rover, and I got this really cool 6-pack security force that's still sealed. I've never seen the red packaging, so I had to pick that up. Then moving over is kind of the Series 3, 90s, wacky color kind of stuff that I've got. So I've got the version 3 of the tank, just some of the figures. Those there are the new figures that were introduced in Series 3. I've got this really rare Wave. I think it's the Wave Runner. You don't see a lot of those, so I'm really excited to have that in my collection. Below that, just more of the earlier 90s multicolored figures. I've got some card backs. Got the version 3 of the boat. Then going below that, we kind of go to my 2000s collector's edition kind of shelf, which got another version of the boat, the troop transport there. And then below that, just some more versions of the vehicles that we've already seen. And then moving over there, we've got my Bio Wing figures. So I've got all 6 of the first release, and then I've got 3 of the 6 that were released later on. And then behind them, if you see, they've got some of the adventure packs. So these are how the African American skin tone variants of the figures came out. So cool to have those. And then I have 2 of the Laser Force figures, still working on completing that line. I just haven't done it yet. Excuse me. And below that, we've got my Star Force shelf. So Kind of got the majority of the main Star Force pieces. Have one of the Star Force bio glider guys. Need to get more of those. They just don't show up that often. So I'm also hoping one day to get the launch tower set. That one's pretty rare. Also got the rare Star Force version of Just In Case there. And then below that, we've kind of got the Action Rescue, Emergency Rescue shelf. So they got the police car, various firefighters, police officers, got the fire engine. Still looking for the main ambulance. That's kind of the main piece I'm still missing for this collection. And then below that, we've kind of got my core construction set. So I've got all the figures, the main truck. There's a couple small pieces that I'm still missing. A couple of vehicles. They don't really seem to turn up that often. But that's it for most of the core stuff that I've got. So then moving over to the next shelf, we've got my small Palatoy Action Force collection. Kind of just a mixture of 82, 83 figures. So I also have my carded and opened Stan Solo Desert Rat there. Yeah, these are really cool figures. Then next to them, I kind of have my Grindstone Toys figures that have been released. So we got Ghost, and then the Skeletron and Wolf Trooper that they released in conjunction with Skeletron. So below that, we've got my Strike Force Alpha stuff. I have that cool Kirk Bazigian tribute figure right there. I also picked up the Hunt for Sasquatch set, which is pretty cool. And then next to that, I have my Delta 17. Yeah, really cool. So this is kind of a lot of my indie or newer lines. And then below that, I've got an open shelf, which is kind of where some of the lines that are upcoming, like Legends of the Hidden Force, will go to. So, and then below there, we've got my Impact playset with all the figures. The laser turret won't fit on with the shelf, but I have all the figures and the playset. And you'll probably see pretty soon, I have another thing that came in recently, so excited to get that on the case. I'm just looking for one more part for it. But so that's these back wall cases. A couple more Joe posters. Still have that Joe sign up there. Then moving over to this side wall is where my Valaverse Action Force has. So a lot of these... this is basically just one of every version of the figure. A lot of my doubles are just kind of in storage right now. So we'll take a quick look at what we've got on here. Got my Muddy Tan, my wife's pink Vanguard that she lets keep here. Stealth Gray, Muddy version. Then we kind of get over to here, and it's just kind of some of the main Action Force cast members. Then Steel Brigade below that. Moving over here, we've got just Bone Collector Carrick. Got the Bloody Bone Collector right there. Then we've kind of got the Swarm army there. A couple of Praetorians. Then the versions of Pandora. Moving over, just some of the troop builders. Let's kind of flow over into this shelf. And then down here, I've got my Legends of the White Dragon and Aces of Aviation figures because I just didn't have anywhere else to put them. But like I mentioned, a lot of stuff's in storage. So this is kind of where I keep a lot of my boxes or extra figures, accessories. Yeah, a lot of stuff is just kind of thrown in here willy-nilly. Got the Leonard the Corps command tent because I just don't know how to put that anywhere else. But there's Athena again. Then we'll move over. So this is kind of my desk area. There's my computer where I'll stream and do videos from. Here's kind of my shelf. So what I mentioned is that I recently got the Impact Global Force car. So I actually have found someone that had parts for this, so that's coming in. So I should be able to complete this pretty soon and add that into the case over there. So that's pretty cool to have. Over here, kind of got my reading material. Got like Dan Clansmith's books, just some, card backs there. Ultimate Guide to Joe. I've got the art omnibus from 3D Joe's. Yeah, basically just any of the print stuff that I had is here. Then over here, you guys just got that Strike Force Alpha Search for Bigfoot box. A couple of the 2003 core figures when they switched construction. My 12-inch Army Pacific Joe, which was the first Joe I ever had as a kid. A couple of G.I. Joe Extreme that Sal from 2 Cents Toys sent me. A couple wristbands. And then probably the biggest thing, that I've added is my USS Flagg. So I've been slowly completing this. I'd say it's probably about 95% complete now. Some of you may ask why my Ghost Striker isn't on the Flagg. So I originally was only going to limit my Joe from about 89 to 94, but then I got a Flagg for free. So this is kind of my excuse to put any 80s stuff here. So as you see right now, I've got a Sky Striker and a Conquest. I've also got the Valaverse Venom Piranha attack boat hanging out in front there. So just I've got a Shipwreck, Lieutenant Falcon, just a couple of the 80s stuff that I have. This is pretty close to complete. I'm just missing a couple more pieces. I've got a couple figures in here. Got the keel hull, top side. So, really excited. This has been a fun project to kind of work and restore. Pretty happy with it. I mean, when you get a free USS Flagg, you can't really complain. So that's kind of it for the main area. There's my TV, kind of moved that down. And so my spillover is kind of over here. This is kind of where I currently do videos. I still have all my Action Force Series 5 accessories sitting out because I haven't cleaned that up yet. Here are some of the stuff that I got with the Flagg, like the Defiant. Terradrome's in here. There's the HQ. There's all my childhood Thomas stuff. Ideally, what I'd like to do with this space is kind of get this cleaned up and put a table and some lights. And this is kind of where I want to do do my videos to give myself a little more space than what I'm just working on right here. But I just haven't really made any effort to do that, but I'm sure I'll get it done at some point. But, that's kind of where my collection kind of states in end of, November 2024. Definitely switched a lot more over to 1/18 scale stuff. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.